Welcome back to Backyard Cars, and well, yeah, we got a bet on it. Yeah, as you can see with your peepers, I put the bet on, and I'm sorry you weren't here, and I didn't I wasn't in the recording feeling. I just wanted to get it on, you know. And when you're recording, everything takes hours. So there's the bed, and I sat and hand painted a horrible grill, you know, so that we had a grill in it. Let's check that out. Boom, custom grill, huh? Hand painted badges with the model paints. We had to bring them around. They look horrible. Let me get up in here close and show you. Yep. All right. You know, it is. Listen, it was a broken grill. It's still broken. Look, it's broken right here, and somebody repaired it, and it's cracked right here. And if you look real close, well, it's a Chevrolet and it says GMC. But it worked, you know? And it's in there. Let's not criticize it too much. Well, go ahead. Go ahead, because, well, none of the hardware to mount this grill was here. Because this is the wrong year grill. This is like a 74 GMC grill in a 78 pickup. So we just did the right thing, and, well, we zip tied it in. And it's approved. I had to cut there and up here just to clearance. But it, like I said, zip tied in, and it's tight, you know? Hey, it's a beat up old truck. What do you want? We're keeping it's got a grill in it. Tell me that don't look better. And with the bed on it, let's go look at the bed, because you guys have only seen it laying on the ground, and there's a reason for that, because, well, it's all beat up, and it's got holes in it over there, and I think that's just to, you know, get water out so that it don't accumulate in the back. There's a couple holes. There's some holes over here. That's, you know, if you got rocks back here, we can just lay down a trail. We just let them drain out right here. We're good. We lay down a little path. And there's no bumper or tailgate. I think I got a tail lens somewhere to replace that one. Oh, this side don't look too bad. Well, I said too bad. It don't look too bad. But it don't look too good either. But it's a bed. And, well, you know, now it looks like a project truck and not a parts truck. Yeah, we got some things to tinker with still. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bust out the, what do you call that stuff? That you clean with. You sand and, I don't know, SOS. We're going to SOS bath it, because that's going to get this stuff off everywhere. We're just going to SOS bath. We're going to clean it up for the first time, and it's got to be 10 years. I don't know. I've had it for 5 and never washed it. And I don't even know why I should, but I'm gonna wash it, and we got a couple little tinkery things to do. Yeah, let's get to washing and stop talking. All right, here goes super speed car wash. Well, that's one side. What are you thinking about there? What do you, is it gonna look halfway decent? I don't know. When it dries, it's gonna look horrible, I'm sure, but it's gonna be clean, right? And that's half of the battle. Just having it clean. So let me do the other side, and I'll bring you back when we're done. Well, all right. It rained on me all morning, and so I took the tires down and got them done, and now we got this thing in. I had to replace it because the other one was, well, all smashed up. So yeah, great. Now we'll get the lens on. Probably should check it before we put the raggedy lens on, but all right. Well, look, it's better than nothing. I know it's broken, but there was nothing there. So a broken one, almost completely broken. A broken one is better than nothing, right? I don't know. It's finally coming around though. You get to drive it soon. I think I've already driven it, just not with a bed on it. And yeah, I don't know. I'm tired of it. That's all I'm saying. I probably should have checked and made sure that, I was going to have a turn signal and all that good stuff before I screwed these screws in, but let's go check it now. Keep an eye on it. Let me know if it works. You got brakes? I can't see. Brake lights? Turn signal. Do we have turn signal? Do we have brake lights too? I don't know. We got turn signal. Okay. We're gonna call that fixed, right? Repaired. I got other things on the list. Like, I don't know, tailgate's not gonna happen because the tailgate that was for the truck, well, I made it into a bench. Probably I wasn't really thinking that through when I did that, but I did. So, and I like the bench better than I like this truck. Well, let's see what else we got. I mean, we're gonna call that fixed. It's red. It lights up. Fixed. Check. So I got to get the broken tack out. And I don't know where these wires go or what any of them do or none of this stuff. So I got to try and fish around, see where they ran them and what they did. That's great. Luckily, they left us big holes. All right. So, oh, broom, broom. Oh, yeah, I got to do things here. So I saw this thing with the Dodge. What do you guys think about the electric charger? I don't know. What I will say is that it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's a fancy looking car. I don't know how I feel about electric, but I guess that's the future. Who am I to judge that? But what I will say is I'm disappointed in Dodge, really. They spent all that time and money developing a speaker to sound like a V8. Basically, you're just trying to trick me. You spent a lot of money trying to trick me. Like I'm stupid. Like I think if I, put on headphones that sound like, I'm in a 1,000 horsepower V8, and I just, you know, drive around my Honda Accord, I'm going to feel like, you know, I've got a V8. It doesn't work that way. No matter what you're listening to, you still are driving what you're driving, you know? So, why? Why? They're just that desperate to sell them that they say, listen, man, I know you guys don't want this. I know you guys don't like it, but look, it sounds like, I don't know. What I'm saying is I don't care what I'm listening to. I know what I'm driving. You know? If I play sounds of a Harley Davidson on my headphones while I ride my bicycle, do I feel like I'm on a motorcycle? No. Nope, I just feel like I'm listening to sounds of a motorcycle. I don't know. Again, who am I, you know? Alright, the broken tack is removed. And now you can clearly see the raggedy dash. That kind of took your eye off of the rest of it, didn't it? You were like, but it had a cool tack. No, no, it really didn't. It was broken. And it's the Sun Pro. I'm surprised this joker even still works. Sun Pro? I mean, these things lasted 30 days when they came out in the 70s. Oh, they got a whole Sun Pro dealio. Okay. They were into it. Wow, this thing is just dirty. I wonder if I can... I should probably spray that black, right? I mean, the silver is hideous. That was it. It was just nothing's holding it in. Okay. Well, I guess that made that much easier of a decision. I think. I mean, what? Okay, something ain't going on here. What? There. Ah! Okay, I don't understand. Is this supposed to come out like that? Okay. I'm getting too deep in here. Look, I gotta do, what am I doing? Stop me. Just stop me is all I'm saying. There's still mouse droppings coming out here. I don't understand. The whole thing is broken. They broke it all. How did you break it all? How did you break the whole thing? It's not even secured. Okay, they broke the whole thing. We do got to figure out why we got no power to the fuel tank, though. Yep. Bet you didn't see that coming. All right. Moving right along, moving right along. This is not, oh, look, you fell. This is not what I had intended, guys. Just so we're on the same page. But it's where we're at, so let's figure out what's going on here. Let's kick this on and try to figure out what's ground and what's power. That's backwards, so that's ground, that's power. We've got ground and power to the gauge. Why do we have 1 volt here? It should be ohms to ground, shouldn't it? Alright, there we go. Spray painted dash. Nothing in the cluster works. But we got it about as far as we're gonna go. I mean, we're just trying to clean it up a little bit, seeing what all we can fix and we can't fix. But nothing in that cluster works. I think that cluster is actually damaged, or the wiring, something is not good. And I don't have time to figure it out, so I just quickly, psh, 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 just so that it's not pink anymore, you know, because, well, that's horrendous, but it is what it is. I just tested it, and it ain't great, but it looks better than it did, you know. And now, maybe I come in here, wire brush it, and spray some of this area that we got rust on it with some rust reformer, and then hit it with the Flex Seal, you know, kind of seal up any, listen, I don't know, I don't have anything, and I don't want to go buy nothing. So I'm in that pickle where we just do, you know, whatever we got. We just try and make it a little bit better than it was. All right, we're gonna wire wheel this floor real quick. And I don't say this often, but let's put on some breathing stuff, because this is horrible and I don't want to be breathing. So let's look down here, and we'll just do a quick dusting and hit it with some rust reformer, and we're just cleaning it up just a little bit, just trying to show it a little bit of love. Oh, I mean, this my bit just, what is going on? Why is everything not cooperating? Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. So now we got it cleaned up. We're just going to hit this bad rust areas with some rust reformer just to kind of slow them down real, you know. Try to not let them spread so fast, so far. Just trying to keep her where she's at. A little bit longer. Hold in there, girl. You know what I'm saying? Just hang in there. Coat it on them heavy rusted areas. Well, that's all back in my face. I don't know how much of a can of O'Reilly's brand bed liner or whatever. I don't know how far that's going to go. But that's what we plan on putting down next, just to kind of give it a little, you know, rigidity. All right, buddy. I had you in a bad spot, I think, there. Woo! All right, I'm breathing good now. Not really. I'm dying. All right, to the other side. I think that's right. So we know these floors are ate up, huh? Boy, do we know these floors are no good. Oh, I'm running down. I'm running out. I need to stop playing around. Cover the rust. Cover the rust. I'm running out. All right. I don't know. Sure. Sure, I'll take it. Well, that stuff's drying. We're going to get some fresh gas in it so it can run a while. Because it hasn't run a while in a long time. Oh, this is going to be fun. This probably won't fit at all. Nope. Makes it to the ground. Did I even tighten everything down? I don't remember. I don't see anything dripping yet. Now here's some gallons in there. Some good gallons with bad gallons should equal alright gallons. Like 3 gallons. No leaks. You know, like that. I'm only standing here for nickels, and only 10% of it flowed down the side. Let's fire her up now that we got some gasoline in. Trying not to touch the floor because it's still drying. Well, I gotta let it run and idle a bit, just to kind of work its way back in and warm up and all that, and then we're gonna take it for a drive. And I'll let you look it over. We did a bunch of little finishing things and just kind of, I don't know, made it decent enough to drive, I guess. Decent enough to think you want to make it a project. I don't. It's gonna be fun to go for a ride in it. So it's the final day and we've got it all done. As good as it's gonna be. Some would call it done, some would call it not. It went from a parts truck to a project driver, right? Maybe? I don't know. It's where I wanted it, just a simple shop truck. Just something you don't care about, dinging and denting and throwing things in the bed, and maybe take the shortcut across the creek. Who knows? But let me get you in here, we can check it out. All approved. The shop truck, if you want to call it a shop truck. Just old beat up square body. Runs horrible. Shifts horrible. Clutch is good. Tires are bad. It's got no bumper. Who cares? Holes in the bed. Excellent. Fits right in. And, all the dings and dents that you could possibly want. And rust holes and holes where the mirror, I think I have the mirror out back. Maybe not. I don't know. Beat up. I mean, it's got a good suspension. And it, it drives all right. So, it is what it is. Let's see what we did in the inside, because, we did all that stuff in there. Just kind of clean it up a little bit, make it a little better drivable, Got our floor colored in and bed lined or whatever you want to call it. Just, something in there to keep that solid. Finally fixed on the meters here, the gauges, and they're doing the gauge thing, and got a junky old shifter knob on there that don't shake. We just cleaned it up a little bit. It's up to somebody else to go further. I do have this piece right here that I just forgot to screw back on, so that'll go back on. But it's done. I mean, this is where we're at. The old door, I mean, it's an old truck, but look, the door lines up and it shuts good, at least on this side. So I guess the only thing now is we'll fire it up and take it for a little cruise. Why not take it for a little cruise? I mean, we know it runs horrible. We've done this before, but why not? Let's do that. Well, that's it. You see it. It's back. She's back on the road after many years. It's great. Project driver, check. Project, check. Yeah, I mean, what else can we do? It's time to just enjoy it. Instead of letting it sit and trying to be perfect and all this, let's just put some miles on it. And of course, we can't keep everything, so we're gonna post it for sale. And that's probably the last thing, you know? That's the last thing to do. As a matter of fact, get it on the let's get it on the Craigslist right now. Right? Get it on the Craigslist right now. Yep. Freshly rebuilt. New suspension. Sure. Good motor. I don't know. Lots of new parts. Let Derek drive it. Receipts blew out the window. All right. Nah, that was a lie. That was a lie. I'm not telling anybody that, but that was a lie. There you go. It's an old truck. Look for it. For sale. Appreciate you watching. Click the like, subscribe, and come back. And maybe this is gone and we got something in the works and we need the money, so we're selling her. We're going to drive it till we sell it. But we have to sell it. We can't keep them all. We got a secret project we've been working on for like 2 years, and it's going to come to fruition when I sell this. So, wish me luck. See you next time.